Did you see that the CN Tower is in Habs colors? Ahoy friends, Steve Dangle here, and welcome to another episode of Steve's Dangits, where we dunk on the Leafs until they're eliminated and then we dunk on others. We'll start with the Colorado Avalanche and the Vegas Golden Knights because Drew said I have to. That's not the reason? I mean, you can say what you want. I mean, subconsciously though, maybe. All right. Just watch. You be the judge.
Clear the puck out. Nemeth back behind his own goal. Pressure by Marchessault. Gives it away to Smith. He scores! No! The Golden Knights celebrating, and now they score! If at first you don't succeed, seconds later, Vegas ties the game at 1.
Exit out of the zone. Patrick Nemeth going to get this puck. And instead of going behind the net, he makes a blind pass to Riley Smith off the crossbar. And then the puck will work itself back to the front of the net. I don't know if Marchessault got a piece of it. But the play by Nemeth has been a tough start for the defenseman. He took the penalty, and now he turns the puck over. And we got ourselves a 1-1 hockey game.
What? Okay. Let me see if I got that. Nemeth tries to catch the puck in his glove and then corral it. He's pressured by Jonathan Marchessault, goes into a full-on panic, turns it over to Riley Smith, who roofs it backhand, but maybe hits the post? Everyone in the building thinks it's a goal, but just in case, Jonathan Marchessault goes to whack at it, but he is robbed on the goal line, but it's thrown back in front from the corner and goes in. How many dang it's? There's so much. There's just so much. It's that series in a nutshell. That's how good these two teams are. Even the bad is great. My goodness, can we get a shout out for Ryan Graves on this one? He makes the spectacular defensive play in the blue paint, complete desperation, and Nemeth, who created the whole situation in the first place, is just, he's helping. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm positive that Vegas scored here, and for Colorado, that was a dang it. Now for our next dang it, we stay with this series, and remember that I said these two teams are so good that even their bad is great? Here's Brandon Saad.
And Graves is on it. Girard up the middle. Brandon Saad streaking in. Scores! When you're hot, you're hot. He fanned on the shot, still got it to go, and that's a 5-game goal streak for Brandon Saad, who opens the scoring.
What's really important on this play is watch Girard. Watch this stretch pass. This is on the money. Rotation, turn, head up, bingo. Hits him on the inside. He sees Pietrangelo on the outside, doesn't want to put it on his backhand, so he puts it in the one spot that Saad can grab it from. And just as he's shooting, Pietrangelo kind of interferes with him right there. He hits the hand on the glove.
Ah, yes, just the way he meant to. If the Kucherov is when you do almost this exact same thing but on purpose, is the Saad when you whiff on it entirely but still score. It fooled Marc-Andre Fleury, and for years to come, I'm sure Brandon Saad will say just the way I drew it up. But still, that's a dang it. I'll say dang it on the Golden Knights because this was the definition of a happy accident for Saad. For our next dang it, we look at the very short-lived Montreal Canadiens versus Winnipeg Jets series. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. But there was a goal in this series that the Jets got that they very should not have gotten. Just ask Paul Byron.
Boom. Appleton across. Here's Matthew Perreault centering it. Chance scores. Adam Lowry on a great feed. And the Jets finally get one past Carey Price.
Well, and there's the spark you need. You see the blood on the bench as Byron lost his helmet on a hard hit that ended up him having to leave. Oh, he got his helmet knocked off and then a stick right across the top of the head. So you get a little bit disorganized, you get a change, and nice little outlet pass to the side and right across the crease. That's one that...
Okay, lot to unpack here. So Nikolai Ehlers, I thought this was just a tough play. He's crossing through the high slot and he runs into Paul Byron really hard. So hard that he cuts him across the forehead and knocks his helmet off. Well, what's the recent rule? If your helmet gets knocked off, that's enough of that. You go to the bench straight away or it's a penalty. In the commotion, the Winnipeg Jets go the other way and they score a goal, a rather important goal that could have helped them get back in the game. Now, you might just say, well, it's unfortunate, but it is the rule if you get your helmet knocked off that you got to go to the bench. Well, why is that a rule? That is a rule for a player's safety. It is unsafe to play without a helmet. Ah, yes, well, surely it is also unsafe to randomly throw your hands and stick up in an opponent's face and cut them. Huh? What? What are you talking about? The NHL, we want you safe, but not like safe, where Tom Wilson can get a $5,000 fine for punching a downed opponent and Bruce Cassidy gets a $25,000 fine for saying the refs don't call enough stuff. Surely the NHL Players Association will call for stiffer fines during the next CBA. I couldn't even get through it! The Habs do get the last laugh in the end, but this play, enormous dang it. For our next dang it, still staying with this series, this is a dang it for the Jets, but it might be a hat pick for the Habs as well. Yoel Armia, this is nasty.
Rink wide for Connor. Kick back and intercepted. It's a 2-on-1. Armia and Byron. Yoel Armia holds, fires, scores! Another short-handed goal!
In the defensive zone, the penalty killers sense an opportunity to pressure. As Kevin Bieksa was saying, when you see their numbers in their backs, that's the time to be aggressive. Well, what does it do? Creates a turnover, almost similar to the Toffoli curl and drag, and I think Stastny's going to get a penalty.
Okay, the dang it here is obvious, right? An errant pass, a not very good pass, leads to a short-handed 2-on-1 that results in a goal. But ignoring the filthy toe drag snipe from Armia here, this is the Habs' fourth short-handed goal of the playoffs, and they had 3 in this 4-game series. Their penalty kill went 8 for 8 and had 3 short-handed goals. Their penalty kill was literally a +3 against the Jets. And they've only given up 3 power play goals these whole playoffs, which means the Habs' penalty kill is outscoring whoever their opponent's power play is. That is a hat pick, but this pass? Dang it. For our next dang it, we go to the Islanders-Bruins series, and as Drew puts it, Barzal is hit right in the... Well, I'm not going to say that.
Krejci takes a couple shots from Barzal. He goes back after him. Komarov, meanwhile, still in the corner trying to get him. Now, Barzal takes the worst shot, and that's going to be a penalty. Then Krejci gives Barzal another tap. In comes Sajak. And everybody will grab a dance partner.
You've been hearing this as long as you've been in sports. They never get the initial, they only get the retaliation. And David Krejci took a couple of hard cross checks to the back from Matthew Barzal. And he gives him a little underneath shot with the toe of the stick. And you will lose your air pretty quickly right there. Watch the shot there. And Krejci's had some back issues, and then he's just picked the stick up, and then right underneath right there. And that will, you will feel that instantly. And that's the one they caught. They were going to allow all the other little cross checks, but Krejci had enough. And he gives him a whack while he's on the ice as well.
Okay, this is a dang it that is in here because you all knew it was going to be in here. But I'm not going to do this very often. I'm about to go to bat for the Boston Bruins. Because Krejci got 5 minutes for this and then had it reduced to a 2. And I can't believe it. Reminder, Bruce Cassidy, who coaches the Bruins, doesn't like the officiating, which given what you just saw is very funny. But here's the thing, if you zoom in, it's actually the right call. Krejci did not get Barzal in the downstairs, but he got him in the gut. I mean, you still can't do that, but it's not as bad as we thought it was, you know what I mean? But if you're Matthew Barzal, you're still saying, dang it. Okay, Drew got this caption though, gluten-free pasta.
The red eye. Here's Marchand. Feeds it across. Bergeron walking in. Oh! Pastrnak had a wide open net, and he put it right off the post.
In some weird way, maybe the hockey gods are saying to Varlamov, you know, the bad one goes in, but we're going to give you this one because this is a gifted goal scorer who one-times pucks incredibly well. And if the Bruins were to not win this game by a goal or stay in this game, he's going to see this for a while. This is a clear open net like you've never seen one. What a play by Bergeron. He has 4 Islanders all on one side, and nobody's taken Pastrnak. And
David Pastrnak, one of the premier goal scorers in the NHL, misses a wide open net. And folks, at the time I am shooting this, it is 7:45 in the evening on the night of Tuesday, June 8th. So I don't know how this Bruins Islanders series is going to end, but that goal, or rather the lack of goal, it's a costly one, and it's a dang it. And as we've mentioned, Bruce Cassidy, take it away.
Well, Jimmy, I think what happens, okay, so this is my take on it. We're playing a team that has, very respected management, coaching staff. They won a Stanley Cup. But I think they sell a narrative over there that it's more like the New York Saints, not the New York Islanders. That, they play hard and they play the right way. But I feel we're the same way. And the exact calls that are getting called on us do not get called on them. So, and I don't know why. These are very good officials. They're at this point in the season for a reason.
The New York Saints, man, that's the best you could do. Listen, I'm sorry, and I've gotten some salty Bruins fans in my mentions, but when the Bruins complain about a lack of calls, almost the entire rest of the league is like, Leaf fans like, yeah? Canucks like, oh no, that must be awful. Listen, in a week where my hockey team has made me cry, that made me laugh. That's a dang it. Less that he called out NHL officiating because it is bad. The real dang it is losing $25,000. I would simply not do that if I were him. Final dang it. When are the refs not the problem?
Slid back into the Hurricane zone as both teams are changing. What a second period. Paquette able to get this tip in front and up and over the net. It comes down to Morgan Geekie for Carolina. Absorbing a hit there from Cirelli. Carolina with a puck. Blue line here. And now for Cedric Paquette. Low in the shot. They score! From the bottom of the circle. Slavin makes it 4-2 Carolina.
Big pressure from the Carolina Hurricanes. There was an opportunity that I think Victor Hedman would have been able to get this puck up and out. And right here, he and the linesman they collide. And Cedric Paquette, who was with this team last year, won a cup. He ends up getting the puck in this zone. They circle it, and then it's Jacob Slavin. What about that?
Dude, Hedman trucked that guy. You know what? The Carolina Hurricanes are trying to enter the Lightning zone. The official is standing where every official has stood ever in that case, in that situation. And Victor Hedman demolishes him. Always got to feel bad when the ref gets hit by an NHL player, especially Victor Hedman, who I have stood next to, and I can confirm he is not small. And the Hurricanes never let go of possession, even though Hedman was able to get back in the play. And they score off a snipe from Jacob Slavin, by the way. But for Victor Hedman, ooh, that's a dang it. So leave a comment in the comment box down below if we did great, if we did garbage, if the video itself is a dang it. But for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like to tell your friends. Sorry that the video is a day late, but producer Drew had to watch the Colorado Avalanche versus Vegas Golden Knights Game 5. And, well, depending on the outcome of the game, comment congratulations, Drew, or damn, that sucks.
Yeah, it sucked. It sucked real bad. Look at this play from Ryan Graves. Off one set of shin guards. Oh, off another set of shin guards. Oh, there's a guy behind you. Oh, you can't catch him now because you're way out of position. Good job. Mark Stone wins it. Colorado down 3-2 now, heading to Vegas for Game 6. After blowing 2 separate third-period leads in the series.